English live stream. And welcome to our live stream today. We have a pretty interesting guest all the way from New Zealand, Auckland, and his name is Henry. And I would like to introduce Henry here to our viewers and to the world. Hi, Henry. I already spotted you.
Hi, Dr. Zen.
Yeah, how are you today?
Yeah, I'm doing very well.
Okay, thank you so much for coming on to our live stream today and sharing all the wonderful things about your NLG journey with us. And we really appreciate that. So to kickstart, I guess, is how did you come to know about NLG?
Yeah, firstly, I would like to say hi to everyone. Yeah, and so thanks for you and Tuganda for having me today on live stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how did you get to know about NLG and what was your reaction initially?
Yeah, my journey with NLG pretty amazing, let's say.
Yeah, I mean, when
I was introduced from my parents, and at first I was skeptical about it, and I did the research. What is it and how we can transfer energy from long distance? I cannot believe that it can send through the video live stream.
Yeah, I know because I saw your background, your profile. You have an MBA and you have a master's in computer science and in information technology sciences, and somebody who is like you academically, you would want to get some facts and information proof as evidence that how these things can be done, right? So yeah, so please continue and share from your initial skepticism, how did you convince yourself to start in our class 1?
Yeah, true. I found the scientific evidence here that everything has own frequency, and when we get the similar frequency, we can amplify and get higher energy. That's why I believe about it. And of course, my parents always says the best thing for us and always take care for it. That's why I would like to know more and follow. They have a good result, and that's why I would like to dig deeper inside and start immediately the registration after 1 week.
Yeah, so I agree with you. I couldn't have agreed more with you because I believe that everything is energy as well. And even, our tables, our chairs, everything, because everything is made of particles, right? And the particles are molecules and the molecules are atoms, and all these things, if you break it down, eventually what is left is energy. So as I said in my previous live stream, everything is energy and energy is everything, so yeah, I guess that's what you have also found out in science, and that led you to enrolling in class 1. So tell us, I mean, when you enroll in class 1, what did you find out, I mean, in your NLG journey?
Yeah, and I would like to say thank to our founder, Mr. Lee, and now we realize the great benefit of NLG, and that's why I really appreciate for him and you, instructor, and whole the NLG team as well. And yeah, for the class 1, actually, the first week I didn't feel any energy or warmth at my back at theory.
Yeah. You didn't feel any warmness, yeah?
Yep. Just only my wife can she felt immediately after activation class 1, and yeah, it increased more the church for us. And then after 1 week, I didn't feel anything, but see the result, the positive result. It seems that my memory increased, and my eyesight, when I drive my car, go out, I don't have to change my glasses, and see, it seems that clear. Yeah.
Okay, so you never felt the warmness, but you felt certain parts of you has actually improved. And that's your feeling. And so you continue to practice, and then you join class 2, right? I think almost.
And next 2 weeks, we join together class 2. And I convinced my son to join class 1 right after 1 week we did. And now we join together class 3. And in class 2, after the day activation from you, and you know about this session, I felt more warm at my back a little bit, and I continue practicing NLG, but didn't feel more about the warm for the whole my spine. But suddenly see and felt more about the heat at my knees.
Okay.
It's quite different from another practicing. Yeah.
Yes, but some people, they feel cold. Some people, they feel warm. But some people, they feel something moving inside their body. This is energy. The energy is, inside of you, and it's going to the places where you have problems, and it's trying to fix your body. So every individual will have different experience. And unfortunately, because in the class, we tell them that when you practice and when you feel the warmness in your back area and your spine, then you have the energy. So because we tell people that, everyone is like, if they don't experience that, something is wrong with them. You know what I mean? So they get too caught up with that notion of warmness in the back. So now we're telling people, don't worry about it. Just continue practicing and just look at the things around you and your body. Is it improving? Because if it is, means the energy is working already inside of you. And of course, we also believe that the stronger the connection is when you practice the 5 forms of love, and also have the +1 -1 calm, peaceful mode when you are practicing the energy. And I believe that has happened for you. And you can see the difference for yourself. Class 1 and class 2, your energy is gone higher, and many things are happening to you. And when you're in class 3, more things will happen to you, right, Henry?
Yeah, true. And after 1 week of class 2, I felt cold at my pineal gland. As you explained in another live stream, pineal gland is kind of like the gateway.
Yeah, in the middle.
In order to receive energy from the outside, and the gateway to communicate.
Receiver, transmitter. There's the connection from there. Yeah.
Yeah, and I felt cold at the pineal gland, and it seems that the similar feeling of wind running in my brain. It's so amazing. Yeah.
And what happens after that? I mean, you were telling me that even in class 2, your height has increased.
Yeah, so fantastic. I think it's not really happened to me. I just realized when I measure my height, because I knew about the class 3, we have a special formula for increasing height. That's why I measure before class 3 to know.
Yeah.
And suddenly I saw so amazing. It seems that it increased compared to my normal height.
So even before class 3, you already noticed your height has increased. How many centimeters did you increase?
Yeah, it is 1.5 centimeter. Wow. Yeah, so
fantastic.
Amazing.
So
around 2 months from practicing time.
After you finish your class 3 tonight, you can also practice the class 3 increased height formula. And yeah, that's amazing. You can compare your before and after.
Yeah,
so
definitely can wait for it.
Yeah, Henry, I think it's really good that you have. I mean, you are a highly intellectual person, and you have opened up your mind and your heart to embrace the NLG energy into your life and to your family. And now it has also benefited you. And I believe you have also shared this wonderful thing with a lot of your friends and loved ones, and some of them have also enrolled for the recent classes. Am I right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, my wife, for example, she had a lot of headache for the long time, and
Mm-hmm.
even quite hard to get the deeper sleep
Okay.
for more than 10 years or 20 years.
Wow.
Once she finished the class 2, and so far the headache gone away.
Wow. That is really wonderful. And
And
she can sleep.
yeah, she can sleep better. Um, Normally she have to wake up at the middle night, and now it's shifting the time wake up nearly morning and get deeper sleep.
Wow, that really helps a lot. I can imagine to be able to have a proper deep sleep. It will help to repair your body, and that is very nice to hear. And what about your parents? I mean, do they feel any wonderful effect of NLG?
Yeah, true. And my son as well. He get rid of lip skin crack. As you know, we moved from the tropical weather area to the cold weather in Auckland. That's why at beginning, it's always happen for his skin and crack, and it's quite pain. And
Yes, yes.
and now after practicing NLG around 2 months, it seems that it uh, gone away as well.
Wow, that
Yeah.
really helps, because I remember I spent 8 years in Melbourne, and I used to put on the lip gloss, because yeah, we are Asians and we're not used to the cold weather, especially during winter with the wind, so it can crack. And yeah, it's nice to know that. Fantastic. And your parents are in Vietnam, or are they with you in Auckland?
Yeah, they are living in Hải Dương province, and
Okay.
thanks for my parents. I knew about NLG really precious method to
Mhm.
practice, and my father got miracle as well. His
Mm.
hair has been transformed from the silver to black
Wow.
after 3 months practicing.
Okay, and anti-aging, huh? Anti-aging. So there you go. From silver
Yeah,
hair to black hair. Wow. So that is a hope for old people, right? Who wants to
yeah,
become young again, practice NLG. In fact, at class 3, you have another formula, back to the youth, right?
yeah.
So from there, you can decide what age group you want, and it will repair your cells. Now, scientifically, Henry, it makes a lot of sense, because why? A lot of our body cells regenerate every 3-4 months, or every few months. It becomes new cells in that particular organ. So if we believe in this energy, and the intention is placed and the energy enters our body, so when it comes for the renewal of the cells in those organs, it will go back and become new. It's like totally new cells in that particular organ. And that's why you can see so marvelous healing, even cancer patients, and they have come into the live stream many times, right? From lung cancer to different types of cancer, and suddenly the doctor cannot detect the cancer anymore, right? And we hear such stories a lot in NLG. So yeah, amazing. What about your mother? Did she experience any wonderful thing?
Yeah, true. For those don't practicing analogy, it kind magic, but for me and my family, it is a miracle. We knew the reason behind the scene, and see reasonable scientific evidence behind. That's why my mother result is very good as well after practicing. Before she had lying on a lot of different medicine, and even had to go to hospital annually. But now she don't have to go to hospital whenever the weather change or whatever situation around. That's
Wow.
why, yep, she her health improve significantly. Don't have to bear a lot of vestibular disorder or high blood pressure in better control.
Yeah. Well, that is really nice to hear. And I'm sure there are a lot of people who are watching us right now, wondering how they can also benefit from this wonderful NLG energy. Well, all you need to do is just to enroll for our class 1. And the next class 1 will be in 2 weeks' time, and we will give the details shortly after we finish tonight's class 1, which is a day 2. And that will be the beginning of your journey with NLG. And as you go on from class 1 to class 2, you will see a significant difference. And when you progress to class 3, like in the case of Henry, and Henry, I think you and your family are pretty lucky because within a short time, you are now into class 3 already, because class 3 is not regular. And in the past, class 3 is offline, you know, it's not done online. But you're very lucky because of the pandemic, and Mr. Lee has offered to teach class 3, you know. And yeah, I'm also one of them who benefited. And so I hope that people who are watching us today can start your journey in 2 weeks' time and join us in our class 1. So it's really amazing. And now you are also introducing to a lot of your friends, right? And your landlord attended my class 1 last night, I think.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I realize a great benefit from NLG. That's why, yeah, why not we don't broadcast and share more to our friend, relative, and the people. And that's why I try to share with my relative, friend, and landlord as well. And some of people realize it and enroll the new class already. Some don't realize and still have a lot of doubt about it, but I think it's normal. We have to know what is a great opportunity, have to dig by ourselves, study more to realize a precious thing.
Yeah, well, luckily for you, after your initial research, when you were informed by your parents to do NLG, that you kept an open mind and an open heart, and started practicing this wonderful energy. And that's why today, you, your family, and hopefully more people from Auckland, New Zealand, different parts, and you can play your role to help support these people who are new in the journey, to encourage them and to lead and guide them and help them. And who knows, maybe because of you and your family, the community of NLG will grow in New Zealand, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
Are you happy in helping us out in that way?
Yeah, sure. I did registration at volunteer as soon as I finished class 1 already. And that's why yeah, I'm willing to join and help our community. It's a great fortune that we got. That's why we need to share and help another people as well.
Is there a large Vietnamese community in New Zealand?
Yeah, we have, I don't remember exactly, but probably around maybe 10,000.
Wow,
people.
That's big, huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess if you can somehow connect with some of them, and then you can start helping some of them with your energy support, because now you are in class 3. So your frequency is quite high to support in terms of helping them to get healed. That would maybe make them believe in NLG, because you know, when they see changes in themselves, that's where they may come in and join us. And that is what we want to do at NLG, because we are all volunteers, we are all helping out, and we are conducting all these classes for free. We just want to reach out. But unfortunately, there are people out there, because it's free, they question our intention. Because, you know, some people, especially the rich people, they like to pay for something, right? And then when they pay, they believe. when they don't have to pay, then they start to question. I mean, it's like something is wrong with this society, you know, Henry.
Yeah.
So maybe we should make them pay a very high price.
Yeah, I think it should be.
Yeah, but
Because
we don't do that. We don't do that. Everything is free.
yeah, I say that I would say that they should pay after they saw the result. We don't need the money from practitioner, but it helps to another activity, and I think it's a good to spend more money in terms of help community.
Yeah. So we are actually helping the community at NLG, and we are very happy doing that. And right now from Vietnam, we have hundreds of thousands of members already, as you are probably aware. And in class one alone, I counted yesterday when I was watching, in total, Facebook, YouTube, everything combined, we have more than 45,000 people who attended class 3. Wow, can you imagine? That is so amazing, right? More than 45,000. Actually, in terms of registration, that's about 60,000. So when you talk about viewership, because in Vietnam, you know, sometimes they look at the computer, but the whole family is sitting to watch. So it's not counted as one viewer, right? That is counted as a few. So 45,000, maybe there are actually 50 or 60,000. And well, it's not numbers, but it's just amazing to see so many people within a short time. It's only because the results are there. In other words, there's a lot of wonderful testimonials. I like to think that probably right now we are the only organization with so many health testimonials from everybody, you know. And no matter how small your illness, sickness, or how great or severe, whether it's diabetic or Parkinson or Alzheimer or genetic disorders, or I don't know. I have seen so many as a host in NLG, and I have also seen the Vietnamese guests, you know, appearing in our live stream, and they are being translated by my team, and I'm so amazed. As the result is just too good to be true, right? Some people will say too good to be true. Well, it is true, ladies and gentlemen. And I think you should just come in because it's free. What have you got to lose, right? Nobody's arm twisting you to come in. I think if you're not happy with your life or you want an improvement with your life, I think you should enroll with us, come in, experience it. If you're not happy with it, you can always step out. You know, it's very easy to just step out, right, Henry? So, I mean, what would be your advice to people who are watching us today?
Yeah, we knew already this practical method without using any medicine, so it have no side effect for it. And the root behind here is effect on our stem cell, and we knew already the ability of stem cell in order to help our another organ inside the body. That's why we see a lot of tremendous great result from practicing this method. And I would like to say that don't miss this great fortune, great opportunity.
Yeah. So, well, I would like to end it here with your interview. And thank you so much, Henry, for coming forward to share about your NLG experience and your family's experience. And I would like to wish you and your family a wonderful journey with NLG, with wonderful, fantastic health, and also with, I believe, the law of frequency and vibration. You will also attain fantastic life, because when you're at a higher energy and higher frequency, you will attract wonderful things around you. So thank you so much for coming here, joining us and sharing, Henry, and wishing you all the best, and continue tonight with your class 3 training and wonderful experience. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for your great contribution as well. And I would like to send my deep thanks to our founder, Mr. Lee, and you instructor, and another whole the NLG member who did a great job for our community.
Well,
and have a great day. Yeah.
We are all here very happy, including Mr. Lee and Kam En. We are all feeling great to do this wonderful job of ours, which is to help humanity from all over the world. And it's always good. And one of the things that really motivate me to continue working so hard for NLG is because I see wonderful results from people, and some of them even thank me, and I'm like, wow, who am I? I'm just a normal guy, and I'm able to do my part. And by just doing my small part, people's lives have been transformed, and that is a great pleasure. It's a great feeling to have as a human being, helping another human being. So thank you, Henry, and I will now go on to the Vietnam live stream and share the Vietnam live stream, because shortly after this, Mr. Lee will be transmitting the energy, healing energy to whoever is watching. And just for your information, Mr. Lee's energy is together with 300-400 NLG Class 4 practitioners. They are all transmitting at the same time. That's why this healing energy is very powerful, because you're talking about a few hundred people transmitting at the same time. Okay, so take advantage of that. Yeah, we do that twice a day. In Vietnam time, it's 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. twice a day. So you can avail this wonderful healing. Even you haven't enrolled for class 1, you can already sit down and just absorb the energy that comes to your brain. So thank you, Henry, and I will now move and share the Vietnam live stream.
Yeah, thank you once again, and have a great weekend.
Thank you. Okay, I'm having some problem with Facebook, but that's why I open up this YouTube, and that's why you probably heard a bit of sound in the background a while ago. And so this is the YouTube, and I'm sharing YouTube for the first time. I hope it turns out well. Okay, here we go. And this is about to start. I haven't turned on the sound yet because yeah, we are about to start now with the transmission.
Trong sự kiện hợp nhất tình thương kiến tạo hạnh phúc của NLG Trống Đồng Việt Nam, mời quý cô bác anh chị cùng đón nhận những năng lượng an lành từ chú Phúc. Khi chú Phúc nói bắt đầu, quý cô bác anh chị nhìn vào trán của chú Phúc, hình dung nhận năng lượng từ trán của chú vào trán của quý cô bác anh chị và để năng lượng tự lan tỏa cho đến khi chú Phúc thông báo hết giờ.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our NLG live stream. Mr. Lee would like to send the NLG energy to the beloved audience. When he says start, please look into the middle of his forehead and imagine you are receiving NLG into your forehead. Then just relax and let this loving energy absorb to your body for 5 minutes and 30 seconds until Mr. Lee says done.
Dạ rồi, rất là tri ân tất cả quý cô bác anh chị chúng ta đã dành thời gian lắng nghe những thông điệp ạ.
Thì cho em xin phép mời những cánh tay bên ngoài của cô bác anh chị cùng vẫy tay để chào đón chú Phúc.
Rồi bây giờ tiếp theo chương trình sẽ đến phần truyền năng lượng an lành của chú Phúc ạ. Và tất cả quý cô bác anh chị chúng ta hãy cùng với em Than, chúng ta gửi thật nhiều số 5 để đón chào chú Phúc với phần năng lượng an lành nhé. Rồi con xin mời chú Phúc ạ.
Chào tất cả anh chị em đã đến với livestream ngày hôm nay. Chào cô Hồng Vân nhé, đã đến với chương trình và chia sẻ những câu chuyện đến với tất cả mọi người. Chúng ta vẫn còn 1 phút mấy nữa, 2 phút nữa phải không ạ? Thì sao chị Hồng Vân có muốn chia sẻ gì thêm hay là cũng có câu hỏi gì không?
Dạ chú ơi, cháu có một câu hỏi là khi mà cháu mới học lớp 2 thôi mà cháu truyền cho cháu truyền cho cái cậu quen đấy mà bị chấn thương sọ não ấy, thì cháu đã bị ốm mất 1 tuần, hắt hơi sổ mũi. Vậy những ngày tiếp theo thì cháu có nên truyền tiếp năng lượng cho chữa lành cho mẹ cháu không ạ?
Khi mà chúng ta gặp những trường hợp về thần kinh hay là những người bị nặng đó, bị quá nặng đó, thì anh chị em lớp 2, lớp 1 thì chỉ giúp gia đình mình thôi, còn lớp 2 thì nên hạn chế lại đi chữa cho những người bệnh nhẹ thôi. Vì một số anh chị em học lớp 2 á, thứ nhất là chưa có kinh nghiệm, Thứ hai là mình mới học có mấy hôm mà không biết mình có đủ khả năng không, rồi biết bao nhiêu những cái câu hỏi nó nằm trong đầu mình. Thứ nhất là sợ lắm, không biết làm được không, rồi như thế nào, rồi tất cả những cái điều đó nó làm cho cái giới hạn cái sự tiếp thu năng lượng của mình. Vì vậy khi mà chúng ta gặp những trường hợp mà nặng đó, thì nên nhờ những anh chị em trong những lớp cao hơn hỗ trợ trước, rồi khi nào mà mấy anh chị em nó thấy ổn rồi đó, rồi mình vô mình giúp cũng không muộn. Nhớ đừng có những cái bệnh nặng quá, thì cái vấn đề là nếu mình hiểu thật rõ ràng, mình có niềm tin mãnh liệt đó, thì cái tần số năng lượng mình nó vẫn còn đủ khả năng để mình hỗ trợ những người bị bệnh nặng. Nhưng mà hầu hết 95% là hoang mang, sợ lắm, không biết mới học đây làm sao có năng lượng, mà sao mà chữa được những cái bệnh nặng, vân vân, nhiều lắm. Rồi bây giờ chúng ta đã đến cái thời gian để chú gửi cái thường năng lượng đến cho tất cả anh chị em. Mai Thuận Khang cho chú thời gian nha.
Dạ rồi. Dạ vâng.
Rồi bây giờ chú mời tất cả anh chị em đón nhận thường năng lượng chữa lành. Chúng ta bắt đầu.
Dạ chú ơi, hết giờ rồi nè.
Rồi bây giờ cô Hồng Vân còn có câu hỏi gì nữa không?
Con chào chú. Con thì có câu hỏi là mỗi lần mà buổi sáng ấy con kích thích tế bào gốc ấy thì cái xương sống của con nó cứ kêu khủng khủng.
All right, we are back, and hope you guys receive the wonderful healing energy as well. And yeah, just a while ago, you heard the wonderful sharing from Henry, our practitioner who is now enrolled for class 3. And it's just so amazing that wonderful things are happening to him and also his family. So the thing is, I guess for people around the world, there are many things that we don't understand. And there's also many things that we only want to understand if our conscious mind accepts it. So now with quantum science, it is able to give us the hint and a little bit of connection with what is actually happening around us. So just like Henry, he researched into it before he took a deep dive into NLG. I myself, having involved in NLG for a few months now, I have extensively researched into many disciplines of science to see the rationale behind the energy transformation, our body cells, DNA. And I have found some interesting insights and explanation. I wouldn't say fully, but these science experiments and results is enough, I think, to convince a lot of people that getting the energy from the universe is something which is real. And therefore, I have actually made 10 videos for a start. And I believe these 10 videos will be uploaded very, very soon, because yesterday, just a minor detail correction of my name in front of the video. After that, it will be rendered and uploaded to the YouTube channel. I would strongly, those of you who are new, please go to the YouTube channel of Vietnam Global, the English channel, and there is a playlist. We will call it scientific videos, and you can watch them and make a decision yourself whether this energy is something which is out there. And yeah, that will help you not only to understand, but once you understand and you believe, then the connectivity is much stronger, right? So I'm doing my part, and actually this research has been done by me solely for my own consumption, because I wanted to be convinced myself in this NLG journey, because I'm in a role where I'm gonna share with, I've already trained hundreds and hundreds of students, and in the near future it'll be thousands. And I wanted to be sure. And right now, I cannot be more sure of myself that everything that NLG has taught so far, it's all very real. It's just truly amazing. And it's something that ancient people have discovered this and practiced it, but they lost it because they never practiced the 5 forms of love. Humanity is, if you look back into history, we are only good in one thing: fighting with one another, going into war, not practicing the 5 forms of love. When we say self-love, they mean love yourself but hate others, or love yourself but manipulate others. So that is not the real self-love that we are teaching here at NLG. At NLG, we're saying self-love, yes, but not at the expense of other people. What we should be doing is help mankind. So if you're in a higher position, you should help the people in a lower position. You know what I mean? So the teachings of NLG is actually good. And we are not a religion, we are not a political organization. And surprisingly, because NLG is doing so well, there are sometimes many, unfortunately, detractors, because we are giving it for free and they cannot attack us in any other way. They say bad things about us, but you be the best judge, because there is a noble cause for NLG, and we believe in what we are doing. And all of us are volunteers. We are not being paid. And we are not a religion. We are not politically inclined or involved in any politics at all. We don't take any political stance, and we're just helping mankind. And that's what we do. So you can enroll for our class, log in, enjoy the wonderful twice a day transmission of Mr. Lee and team, and also come into our class. And the next class one will be in 2 weeks' time. And enjoy your wonderful, healthy journey with NLG. So thank you so much for watching today, and have a wonderful day. And those of you in America, I think today is last day. I mean, today is the end of your daylight saving. All right, so you will start 1 hour earlier. All right, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. And thank you, Henry, for being with us today. Bye.